So before anything, I think a great way they could have started the movie was with the prologue. I think the prologue was amazing. It was showing, you know, the Earth with dinosaurs and what we're kind of going towards now that these are out in our world. Um, but it didn't choose to go with that, and I was a bit shocked. But yeah, I think it would have been a great start. It shows the Giga and the T-Rex, which are the two kind of main dinosaurs in the main fights. Of course, there was no Thera in the prologue, but we do see the main two characters. Then we get in the prologue a chase scene where they're chasing Rexy in the modern day, trying to tranquilize it. Maybe in the movie we can see them actually tranquilize it, and then it would have made sense of how it got into the biocene facility. We want to see how this is a dinosaur movie. We want to see how the dinosaurs have been captured, and I think it would have been a great way to show it. Then we see the Mosasaurus scene where the Mosasaurus kind of attacks a fishing ship, which was pretty much all in the trailer. I think it would have been great to see, something leading up to that. Maybe the crew having it on their radar. A big animal was in the water and they're scared. Maybe they're saying maybe we should turn back. We see some fear in them, and then maybe we even see when it does attack the crew sliding off the ship or trying to shoot the Mosasaurus with something, but obviously not going to plan, and the Mosasaurus eating them. Then we can get this kind of fear factor that this series needs. I think one of the best parts of the movie was in Malta, and the Malta chase scene with the Triceratops. I thought was very good. But however, I think that in Malta it would have been nice to see a fight in the fighting pit between that juvenile Allosaurus, I think it was, and a juvenile Carnosaurus, was it? I don't remember. I think it would have been nice to see that. Also, seeing more of the Allosaurus and Carnotaurus, the adult ones when they were released, would have been nice to see more of them. And also the Allosaurus killed 2 people, I believe. Why didn't we get one with the Carnotaurus? But I don't really mind that. So the Malta team was pretty good, but yeah, like I said, I would like to see a dino fight in the Malta fighting ring. And one of the most frustrating things about the movie, I think, was the Giganotosaurus, of course. I don't think it was scary enough. In the other movies we've seen, the Indominus Rex, it killed maybe minimum 20 people and other dinosaurs, other big sauropods. It was scary, it was almost like a Michael Myers of the Jurassic World, which I think was great. And then also, of course, in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, we had the Indoraptor who killed, forget his name, but the military guy, tried to collect one of his teeth, and got his arm bitten off and was slowly and quite viciously killed. And then we saw the death of the auctioneer and the people in the lift, and overall, again, another scary Indoraptor, another scary dinosaur, which I think the movie needs. And in this movie, the Giga doesn't kill any dinosaurs, doesn't kill any people. The only thing I see it kill is the locust that's on fire, and he kind of eats it as it's falling to his death. So there isn't this fear factor with Giga that we saw with other dinosaurs. For example, in Jurassic Park 1, the dinosaur, the T-Rex, first of all kills the lawyer on the toilet. The raptors kill the 2 of the park workers, and at the very start they kill them more. In all the movies, they're killing everyone, whereas the Giga doesn't kill anyone. So when we do get to that final scene, not final scene, but the battle, the attack on the people, we don't really fear this dinosaur, which is kind of sad. The way I think this could be fixed was, of course, it could have killed some biocene employees. Although I think a great way that it could have done this was to bring back a fan favorite in the Spinosaurus, when the Therizinosaurus kills the deer and just leaves it there to die, and then the T-Rex comes and tries to scavenge it, but then the Giga shows its dominance of the territory by taking over. I think it would be great to see, instead of the T-Rex, have a Spinosaurus there maybe. And then we get a fight scene between the Giga and the Spino. You know, the Phantom wanted the Spino back. We get a fight scene between the Giga and the Spino, and the Giga kills the Spino. And you know, Jurassic Park 3, the Spino kills the T-Rex. So we're thinking, whoa, this thing that killed the T-Rex is now killed by Giga, and it's, you know, it's a scary dinosaur and it's very powerful. That could have been right, but I think it just needed to kill more. It didn't kill anything, and I found that really disappointing. I just think overall the movie needed to be a lot more scary. Of course, I understand that they're trying to keep the ratings down to a 12, so more people can watch it with like kids and stuff. But I feel that's really disappointing, and it doesn't stick to the original kind of the original theme of the movie, which is kind of sad. Although I know they're trying to say we can coexist with these things, but I think just also show that we can't get too close to these things because they will kill you, and very badly, if you're in their territory or if they're hungry. So yeah, that was disappointing. So another scene in the movie was Lewis Dodson. Is his name Lewis? I can't remember now, but Lewis Dodson, I'm going to say. He has the Barbasol can, which of course he gave to Nedry in Jurassic Park 1, to collect the samples of the embryos from Engine. And we see him have it, and it kind of tells us that that's kind of where he managed to get the can. And I think it would have been nice to see some kind of reference to how he got it. But I guess maybe they're just going to leave it up to speculation, or maybe they want to do some kind of spin-off show where they show how they got it. I don't know. I know it's in Camp Cretaceous season 5, I think. So maybe it'll be explored more there. Maybe it's just a different can in total, but I doubt it. Yeah, so that would have been maybe nice to get some more explanation on that. Although I do like how he was killed by the Dilophosaurus, kind of similar to Nedry. I just thought that was quite poetic in a way, I guess. I think if there was a dinosaur to kill him, it would have been the Dilophosaurus. Yeah. Oh, also, to do this, I just thought I'd mention how it was kind of funny to see there was a character that looked a bit like Nedry working in the control room of Biosyn. I thought that was... I'm not sure if that was intentional, but I'm pretty sure it was. That was quite funny. So one of the most pointed out problems with the movie was that the storyline was based on kind of the locusts and this kind of farming industry, which I don't think people are really wanting when they go to watch a dinosaur movie. I personally I understand that they needed the locusts to get kind of the original trio back involved in the movie, but I think maybe it could have done some other way. I can't think how. Maybe instead of locusts, it could have been big groups of compies that were going around killing, cattle or like farm animals of certain farms that didn't use the Biosyn things maybe instead. So at least it's the same storyline, but it's using actual dinosaurs and not locusts. I know they had some kind of prehistoric DNA which made them so big, but I just thought people didn't really want to see that. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing. And the most disappointing part of the entire franchise was happening in this movie when Alan Grant, Owen Grady and Maisie, what's her last name? Lockwood, went to find Beta in the Biosyn facility, and Beta didn't look at Alan and say, Alan. That would have topped the series completely, and I could live happily onwards. But yeah, so not hearing a raptor say Alan was the biggest disappointment I've ever felt in my life.